Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle. So today's video is another what I eat in a day video. I know you guys really seem to like these videos, so I'm going to try and upload one once a month just to basically show you what I eat in a typical day. So I'm including everything from breakfast to snacks, lunches, dinners, everything, literally everything that I eat in the day to lose weight. If you know that I'm currently following Slimming World, trying to eat really healthily, so all of the food that I do mention is Slimming World friendly and healthy, so I will also include the calorie count for you as well. So if you are new to my channel, then hi, my name's Michelle. I upload videos every single week. I do upload quite a lot of foodie content both here and over on my Instagram. So every single night on my stories I put my meals on there, and then every single week I do upload my meal plans as well. So if you want to follow me over there, then I will link that down below for you. But if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you do make anything, then I would really like to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. If you are new and you do like what you see, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So let's get into showing you what I eat in a typical day. So I'll start off by sharing what I have for breakfast with you. Breakfast sometimes can be a real rush depending on whether I'm at work or you've got kids around in the morning. It's really easy sometimes just to grab sugary cereal, and I really try not to do that. So my top tip, if you are trying to lose weight, is to meal plan, and not just meal plan, but basically plan out everything that you're going to eat, because I think breakfast is really important and it's something that I never ever skip neither. So for breakfast today, I'm going to have a breakfast bake, which is something that I love. I make this all the time. It's really easy to make. It literally takes a couple of minutes, and then the rest of the time it's in the oven, so whilst it's cooking in the oven I can get on and do everything else in the morning. Now what I love most about this is that it keeps me really full for ages. It's completely sin-free and is only 235 calories. The first thing that you need to do is preheat your oven to 190 degrees. Next up, you want to get a small frying pan and just spray it with some fry light. And in the frying pan, I've just got here, so I've just literally sliced up 2 bacon medallions, making sure that there's no fat on there. There's not with bacon medallions anyway. And then just a couple of mushrooms sliced up as well. So you literally want to fry them for around 3 to 4 minutes. Once the bacon and mushrooms are done, then you just want to get a small ramekin dish. I actually picked this up from Poundland and it is a perfect size, and then just spray it with a little bit of fry light in there, and then grab your bacon and mushrooms. They should be nice and browned by this point. Just kind of scatter them over the bottom of the dish. Then you want to add in a couple of tablespoons of beans. So I probably end up putting in about 3 tablespoons in the end. So just kind of put those over like so. And then I just crack 1 egg into the middle, like so. And then lastly, this is completely optional, but just sprinkle over a little bit of cheese. Actually, before you put the cheese on, it's best to salt and pepper it at this stage. I always like to salt and pepper before I add the cheese on. You might not need too much salt because obviously the bacon is quite naturally salty anyway. And then basically grate a small bit of cheese. And then the cheese, if you're following Slimming World, can be some of your healthy extra A as well. So I've literally used about 10 grams of cheese on there, that's it. Then you want to bake it in the preheated oven for around 15 to 20 minutes. After about 15 to 20 minutes, it should be all nice and cooked. And you can see on top how delicious, look, the cheese goes all crispy, really nice breakfast bake. I cannot wait to eat this. So breakfast is ready. I'm just going to sit and eat this now and drink it with a cup of coffee, and then I always have a cup of water, a bottle of water as well. I try and drink about 4 of these a day, and I just find by having them in a bottle like this, it helps me drink a lot more water too. So yeah, I'm excited to tuck into this because this is one of my favourite breakfasts. It's super easy to make, and you can actually prepare it the night before. I mean, to be honest, it only takes about 2 minutes to make in the morning. But if you did want to kind of make it all up, you know, fry the bacon and the mushrooms and things and get it all ready, then you can do that the night before, and then all you need to do in the morning is put it in the oven. Or like I said, you can actually microwave it as well, but I personally prefer the taste of it when it's cooked in the oven because the cheese goes all crispy on top and it just tastes nicer. So it's about 11 o'clock now. I'm just going to have a little snack. So what I find really keeps me on track and stops me snacking bad food is that I just, at the beginning of the week, cut up a selection of vegetables, and just keep them in a sandwich box. So in here I've just got some cucumbers, like batons, carrot batons, I've got some celery, and just some mange tout as well. And then I just keep these in here, and they are perfect for a little snack, and obviously stop you going for much naughtier snacks as well. And I'm just going to have a little dip with them. So to make the dip, I've basically just got some 0% fat-free Greek style yogurt, and then I'm just going to put some of this into a bowl. Use whatever bowl you want. I'm going to use a little bowl here. Sometimes I do grate cucumber in here and make a kind of tzatziki as well, but today I haven't got a lot of time, so I'm just going to quickly do this. And then I add a little bit of mint sauce as well. I'm not 100% sure on the sins in this, but honestly, I add, I mean, what's that, 1/4 teaspoon, if that. That's how much I add, so it probably won't be hardly any sins anyway. But if anyone does know, then let me know in the comments down below. And then I just basically mix that together. Honestly, this is such a nice dip. It's so simple to make, but yogurt and mint sauce, it's just so refreshing. And then I just have that with a few of my vegetables that I will get out of my sandwich box here. And then that is a perfect little snack that will generally keep me going until lunchtime. I mean, to be honest, I'm not that hungry anyway from breakfast because that kept me quite full, but this is just a little snack to tie me over and stop me eating anything naughty. So for lunch today, I'm going to have pizza bagels. These are such an easy lunch to make. So to make these, I'm using these Warburton bagel thins, which are only 130 calories. They're super easy. So all you need to do is just grab a bagel like so, and then you just basically put some tomato puree on each one. Spread the tomato puree around the bagel. Sprinkle over a tiny bit of oregano. Then you just want to tear over some extra light fat-free mozzarella. So this is one of your healthy A options, and then obviously the bagel, you can use your healthy B option, and then it makes it completely sin-free. You can add meat and things if you want as well, so you could add ham or chicken or whatever you want, basically like a little pizza. Once you've topped it with mozzarella or whatever other toppings that you want to put on it, then you just put it in the grill and grill it under a hot grill for around 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my lunch now. This is honestly such a delicious lunch. It tastes just like a pizza, but you know, I would say a quarter of the calories, but it's probably even less than that. This is actually only 235 calories for both of these, and it feels really naughty, but it's not. If you're following Slimming World as well, then you can use the mozzarella as your healthy A, and then the bagels themselves count as one of your, they count as your healthy extra B as well. So if you are using them for your healthy extras, then they are also completely sin-free, but feel really naughty, which I love. I just love lunches and breakfast. Generally food in general that feels naughty but isn't. So I'm going to sit and eat these now, and then, sorry, I've just got tomato all over my hands. And then when I've eaten my lunch, normally at this time of the day, because I've had breakfast, snacks and lunch, I normally fill in my food tracker. So I normally fill this in a couple of times a day. Normally fill it in around just after lunchtime, and then I fill it in at the end of the day as well, just to track what I've eaten. If you've watched my videos before on what I eat in a day videos or Slimming World videos, then I use this book. I just got it from Amazon. It's called Believe in Yourself, and it's basically a kind of food diary, food tracker. I think it was only about £4. I absolutely love it. I live my life by it, and it helps me stay on track. I always rave about this, but I won't go on about it too much. But honestly, if you are trying to eat healthily, you're trying to lose weight, you're following Slimming World, any other diet, then I would definitely recommend getting yourself a tracker like this. It definitely helps. I will put the link to this one in the description box down below if you want to buy that. And like I said, it's just from Amazon, so it's super easy. So what I really like about this is you can put your meal plans in here, so you can see each week. So every Sunday I'll basically sit and write out what I'm having for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I've got in quite a good place now where I'm kind of quite happy with my weight. I'm quite happy to maintain. So I'm eating quite healthily Monday to Friday, and then at the weekends I'm not kind of tracking food. I still plan my meals, but you know, if we happen to go out or, you know, go around someone's house, especially now lockdown has finally eased and we can actually go to restaurants and enjoy nice food, then I don't want to be too restricted. So I found the kind of happy balance at the moment where I can eat really well during the week and then pretty much eat and drink what I want at the weekend, and I can maintain my weight. So I'm quite happy with that. But if I actually am trying to lose weight, then I will stick to it at the weekends as well. So that's enough of me rambling on. I'm going to sit and eat this and enjoy this now. So it's about 4 o'clock now, and I'm feeling a little bit peckish. We don't normally have dinner until nearer 6 o'clock. So I'll just have a quick afternoon snack to keep myself going until dinner time. Have an apple. I'm going to have a Pink Lady apple. I really love Pink Lady apples. They are a little bit more expensive, but I just think they taste so good. They're always really juicy as well. So yeah, I'm just going to eat that, and then that will keep me going until dinner time. So tonight for dinner we are going to have a curry. I absolutely love a curry. I love getting an Indian takeaway, although I don't love the calories, because sometimes when you get an Indian takeaway you get, you know, the curries in there can be well over 1,000 calories. But the one I'm making tonight is actually only 433 calories and works out at just over 2 sins per person. So I'm making tonight's curry. I'm making a chicken tikka masala, such a classic curry. It's probably an English curry, but I absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my favourites, and I'm making it using this spice mix from Spicentice. If you haven't heard of Spicentice before, they basically do loads of pre-mixed spice mixes for you, and they are perfect. They come in the perfect sachet for whatever meal that you're making. They're really reasonably priced, and it just saves all the time of, you know, putting all the different spices together and things, because you basically just open a sachet and it's all perfectly measured out, all in there, and it makes you a really nice dinner. So I'm going to make this one, and then, for example, some others that I've got, I have the Chinese chicken curry one, and you can see here, look, they literally come in the perfect size sachet that you need for all your spices. It lists all the spices that you have in there. So I mean, this one, you know, it's got about 10 different spices in there, so that would take ages, and you've got to obviously have them all in your spice cupboard as well. Whereas here, they just come in a really handy sachet. Each one as well also comes with its own recipe card, so you know exactly what you need on there. They're super easy to make. Most of them only take around, you know, 20 minutes to make. They save so much time, and you can get loads of different ones. You can also get seasoning kits there as well, so you can get the seasoning kits for chips and wedges. And what I really like about these is they are completely slimming friendly, because they are literally just made from pure spices, so like ground spices. They don't have any like calories, or they're sin free also if you're following Slimming World. So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying these out if you haven't heard of them before. I'll put a link in the description box down below, and if you use code Chelle20, then you will also get 20% off your order, which is really good and makes them only about £2 per spice mix, which I think is really good value. So tonight, like I said, I'm going to make the chicken tikka masala, and what I like about this one is it actually comes with 2 spice sachets. So you get one for marinating the chicken itself, and then the other one is for the actual tikka masala. So this is delicious, and this one you do use single cream to make it, which obviously is a little bit higher in calories, and you would also have to sin. But I've had a really good day, kind of calorie wise, sin wise today, so I don't mind the extra sins. But if you didn't want to use single cream in it, you could substitute it and use maybe yogurt instead. But like I said, I'm going all out tonight and actually going to use the cream, and it still only works out at just over 2 sins per person. So it actually works out at something like 2.25 sins per person. So yeah, I will take that for a really tasty curry. So enough of me waffling on. I will get on and show you how to actually make the curry. Start by preparing your chicken marinade. So in a bowl, add 1 crushed garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and 2 diced chicken breasts. Add the spices for marinating and a pinch of salt. Mix well to coat the chicken and leave to marinate for around half an hour if you can. Whilst the chicken is marinating, finely dice 2 onions and fry in some fry light for around 8 to 10 minutes until they start to soften. Once they have softened, add 1 tablespoon of ginger and 1 crushed garlic clove and fry for another minute. Next you want to add in a chop of tinned tomatoes and then the other spice sachet along with a pinch of salt, and give it a good stir. Once the chicken is marinated, lay it on a baking tray and place under a hot grill for around 3 to 4 minutes to give it a nice char around the edges. So back to the tomatoes, add a teaspoon of lemon juice and then simmer this for around 5 minutes. After a few minutes, remove the chicken from the grill and add it to the tomatoes. Cover and simmer for another 5 minutes. at this point you want to get your rice on too. So for 4 people I do 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of boiling water. After 5 minutes, remove the lid and then pour through 100 ml of single cream. Then you want to leave it to simmer on a low heat for around 5 minutes until your rice is cooked, and then it is ready to serve. So dinner is ready and it hardly took any time at all. Honestly, these kits actually saved me so much time. So I cannot wait to dig into this because I just wish you could smell how good it smells. It honestly smells so amazing. And because I'd kind of marinated the chicken as well, so I left it for probably around half an hour. And I would say when you are marinating meat, the longer you can leave it, kind of the better the meat tastes, and obviously the more flavours and things. But you know, just if you haven't got that much time, then it's fine. And then the rest of it only took about 20-25 minutes to make, which is quicker than it would take ringing an Indian takeaway. So honestly, this is so good. You definitely need to try this. It tastes, I don't know if I'm going to say it, but it tastes better than certainly a lot of Indian takeaways that I've had. And I can't believe how low in calorie and Spicentice it is. It's just incredible. It tastes so naughty. Like I mentioned earlier, I really love like naughty feeling food that isn't naughty in the end. Yeah, and it tastes really creamy. I mean, obviously it's got cream in it, but yeah, it is just delicious. So it's about 9:30 now and I'm just going to have a little snack. So I've probably mentioned these before, and these are the Muller Light chocolate fixes. I'm pretty sure these are around 5 cents per serving and they are so delicious. They're also only 95 calories and they honestly feel like a real indulgent dessert. It's literally just like tastes like pure chocolate, so I don't know how it is so low in calories. So what I'm going to do is just have this over some raspberries, and then it honestly feels like some kind of raspberry chocolate like indulgent dessert. So yeah, I'm just going to have that now, and then that is me done for the day. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel and enjoy this kind of content, then I would love for you to subscribe. Well, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.